Corvette time. First time in a Z51 though. I really love the red dash.
I think it too.
It looks so good. It balances everything really good. The whole Black Widow theme you got going on. It sounds so good.
That's what I'm addicted to, as you said.
The acceleration is phenomenal. And the noises it makes. You're right. It is addicting. It is
Totally
so addicting. Oh my goodness. That is fantastic.
Yeah. It's a pretty nice sound.
Oh man. And see, that's just sport mode. Track mode would have
mode.
caused a whole lot of spinning, and would have required a lot more skill than she's ready to put out. But that's phenomenal.
Yeah, that checks all the adrenaline boxes for me. So.
Oh yeah.
I feel the need for speed. Ow!
Oh, that beat sounds so nice. Do you hear the pop? This is actually one of the sweetest sounding V8s Chevy has produced. It's not like NASCAR level. It's not, overwhelming. It doesn't rev super high like a Ferrari. It's beautiful sounding, actually. Like it's the nectar of the gods.
Sounds like America.
Oh my goodness.
That was 100.
And it took this thing no effort to get there either.
That wasn't even foot to the floor even. That was like half. It makes me smile.
Yeah, it does. This is one hell of a car. Oh my goodness.
You can't help it.
You really can't. Like, I don't blame you at all. Like, I honestly don't. Because, I thought it was hard to resist the acceleration in the S7, but the acceleration in this is addicting.
Absolutely.
And you just can't help but smile at it because you're just, oh man. If you're on the fence about buying a Corvette, a C7 Corvette, buy it. There's a reason why this thing has never left. From the moment it was founded in 53 all the way to today, the Corvette is still held to the exact same standard. And it had failed a lot of times. There was a lot of failures along the way. Hell, there was a point in the 80s where the Grand National was more powerful than the Corvette was, and faster than the Corvette was. But it bounced back. Everybody was trying to tank the Corvette over and over and over again, but it's been consistently standing up for America at the world stage every year for over 60 years now.
It's an amazing car. I fell in love with Corvettes probably about 15 years ago, and I got a 76. It was amazing. I went to Corvettes of Carlisle, and it totally changed the way I felt about muscle cars. My dad, growing up, had a Mustang 64 and a half, and it was beautiful, but it wasn't a Corvette. The feeling you get behind the wheel of this car is like no other car you can possibly drive. You have so much power at your fingertips, and you can hear it and feel it immediately, which is something that's totally different. It's got a totally different sound than any other supercar, muscle car, anything. The second you hear it, you know what it is.
Even cars that have the same engine, like the Camaro, don't feel like this.
Yeah.
At all. They feel heavy and sluggish and overpowered. This feels nimble and responsive and like it just wants to go around racetracks.
It does. The way it hugs a racetrack is amazing. I certainly haven't explored everything that this car can do, but I have taken it around track a couple times, and I've learned so much about the awesome things this car can do, and it's amazing. This is truly engineering genius, this car. It's everything I could want in a vehicle and more. I will always be a Corvette owner for life, and I think that's part of how Corvette has stayed so relevant with their owners year after year. Instead of people getting rid of their cars and getting a different make, they end up staying with the Corvette brand because they're addicted to the sound and the feel of the car.
I can agree with that. Because it doesn't make sense. It really doesn't. Because it's not the best car on the planet. And it never tries to be. It's never once said, I'm the fastest thing on earth. I'm the greatest handling car on earth. It's never even tried to be.
Yeah.
All it has attempted to do was be America's supercar. Never wanted to beat anything, never wanted to be anything else than a Corvette. It didn't want to be the next Ferrari. It didn't want to be the next Lamborghini. It didn't want to be the next 911. It's not like how Ford kind of sold out with the GT350. It's America's 911. Corvette is not doing that. They don't care. They are Corvettes. And it's a different feeling, it's a different style that you don't get in other cars.
Yeah.
Trust me, I've driven a lot of cars and a lot of supercars, and not a single one has even been in the same category as this Corvette has. It looks phenomenal. It runs phenomenal. It's got crazy good gas mileage. Unheard of in a supercar. If you drive it the way they intend you to. There is an eco mode on purpose. She
Never
doesn't use it.
This car is unapologetically fast and dirty, and you feel it from the second you step in the car.
I agree with that. And it's very driver-centric, which is something that I love in a lot of sports cars. And honestly, no offense to anyone in the passenger seat, but it's not about you.
Don't touch my buttons.
Like, nobody gives a shit what radio station you want to listen to. Nobody cares if you're hot, if you're cold. No one cares. The car is about exhilarating the driver. The passenger doesn't matter. However, I will say I was pretty exhilarated just now as a passenger, so.
It's pretty nice. I don't even know why these have radios, honestly. There's really no reason. You have the coolest sound that you could ever have under the hood of the car. You wanna hear
Small
that.
block Chevy. Small block Chevys between 3,000 and 6,000 RPM is godly. Such a beautiful exhaust note. Car and Driver thinks this car is a failure. But let me tell you, it's not out to try and beat Europe. New one is, without question. That is there specifically to beat Europe. But all the other Corvettes don't care. They are unapologetically Corvette.
Absolutely.
What is up, Twisted Nation? I just wanted to send a quick shout out to you guys, say thank you for subscribing, thank you for liking, watching this video, everything, and share it everywhere. I absolutely love you guys. You guys mean everything to me, and creating this content for you is really what all this is about. So, yet again, stay awesome. Love you guys. Drop a like, subscribe, and share this everywhere because I am here for you. Let's go. And I hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks again for watching.